absolutely.
How's it going?
Well.
You found some goodies.
Would you like some
Gunk. Nice. Well, crack on. You're doing well.
Can someone pass me the wet bag?
Yeah. They're coming out.
Yeah.
Ah, good. Goodies.
Yeah.
There's starter motor bands. Hold the starter motor on. Imagine if we found another starter motor in it and I said that there wasn't one. Oh, I'd look a bit stupid. Right, we're just scribing all these shims that we found. We've marked them, but obviously the paint is probably, when we start restoring it, will all rub off. So I've scribed them with a centre dot so we know where each shim came from. Because obviously in Soviet land, they couldn't make the ring perfectly flat. So someone bought, it's probably a Friday afternoon T-34 haul. So they shimmed, someone will probably say in the comments that they're all shimmed. But yeah, so we've marked it so we know that everything's in the right place. The turret did used to turn around quite nicely, so hopefully we can mark that and we shouldn't lose where it was. Yeah, we'll carry on stripping everything off. That's gearbox out. Not much goodies left behind on the floor. She looks in a bit of a state, bit oily and greasy. Don't look in bad condition. Yeah. Could be a lot worse. Best job in the world.
Yup. Floor treasure, no more.
No more floor treasure yet, it's just literally slurry.
No more crucial bolts.
Yeah. I just need to cut these water hoses now and then lean the rads out of the way. Go on then, see if it'll pull back. That gives us a bit of room, doesn't it?
It's a bit gunky in there.
So does that just lift out then, do you think?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Scary.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, that green is
that one
water.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the best way of cutting at it. Yeah.
But can you see, more importantly, if there's any other things that hold the gearbox on?
If you're blind me, I might be able to, yeah. What do you mean,
Look.
the gear?
Oh, sorry, the
Rad.
The rad. Just rock it again. I think it just sits in the thing.
It could well do.
Battery crate.
Oh no, because it's covered in oil.
Right, I can get that water pipe well easy now.
Good.
Yeah, and I might be able to see what fastens down. Okay. Well, how else could we lift the rad if we can't use those lifting eyes?
Well, it's a bit rudimental, but string.
It's a bit professional.
Well, it is, but to be honest, there's not much of a better way.
No.
And to be honest, a lot of the weight will be emptied out once you take that bottom plate off. Bottom pipe.
We'll take the bottom pipe off and then we'll drain it.
Battery crate to water meter thing. Where's that little gone? I'll do the rad. That's under in the tree. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, pass me that snipper.
The big set.
The snipper. Yeah, I reckon I'm just going to keep it good knees. How to get it to open. Straight through the 4mm plate.
Yeah.
Wow!
That's a lot of water. Move the electric gun out.
Right? Ah, it's alright, yours.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, good point. Oh, prick.
God, it's like being in that
Oh no! Oh, it's going to be an implosion!
Too soon?
Probably. No, it could be us. We're not billionaires.
Oh yeah, that's it, the skin. But we were given this consent.
Might want to try and put something else under that hole.
Chapter, we're going for something.
I think we need to start bailing out in a minute.
Right, I'm going to put this other side just for adding.
What was that Russian submarine that went down? The Kursk, wasn't it?
Yeah. Go. Oh, it's on. I think the excitement went on the first one.
Oh, look at that.
Well, the good news is that rad's got nothing in.
Is it?
To be fair, we'd be well proud that we're using baler twine to fix the tank.
Oh, well, you
Look
bunch.
at all the garden we've got this side going on.
Bunch.
Have you seen all the sheet? Oh yeah, funnel.
Nice free funnel.
And the back of the alternator.
Alternator.
Alternator fell off. To be fair though, no, I was in the block. That's positive. It's not that bad under here, really, is it?
No, it just wasn't good clean, didn't it, really?
Yeah. You can see why they leak a lot of oil when that pipe perishes out.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like the whole oil tank.
Yeah, just empties.
The oil tank just dumps it straight on the floor. Great, that is. And you can just quickly get at that to repair it, can't you?
Well, like you say, rad out. Job done.
To be fair, it's not that bad, really. Just got to take the turret off, take the rear armour off, take the back armour off, take the gearbox out.
Yeah.
Take the headlights off.
Yeah, fuel tanks off, snorkel off.
Yeah.
What else? Front mud guards.
Front mud guards, yeah. And then you can get in it.
Yeah, easy. Piece of piss, mate.
Well easy.
About 2.5 days work.
Right, so we've got an oil cooler on the rad this side.
What do I call this?
That's the gearbox. That's the left-hand gearbox.
Yeah, left-hand gearbox, number 1. Chieftain, yeah?
Yeah, that's Chieftain. Trust me, I know my
This can be
parts.
left-hand gearbox number 2. Now,
Oh, look at the colour of the oil.
it's good, isn't it?
Do you reckon the air gasket's gone?
No. Not even slightly.
No?
No.
And
You know what I actually think?
definitely wasn't forcing water out of there, was it?
At where? Out there?
At the top of the radiator?
No, not at all.
No, definitely not.
I think the rain's got in the tanks.
The rain.
Rain's got in, yeah. That's what I think.
How could a T-34 be knocked out by rain?
Because it's Russian, mate. It got knocked out by everything.
Rude.
I'm sure a big stone had knocked this out. Right, just get your light wherever you've put it.
I've hidden it now.
Fucking over there.
How do you like those apples? Ow.
You got enough room?
Disconnecting the clutch looks a walk in the park. How on earth does the clutch work on this?
Fair engine. Fair, isn't it, to be fair?
You cast.
Bloated sheep by a cow.
Where's your hand?
This is so easy to get at. A pair of side cutters.
Yeah, there is.
Here, Hewes. What's this?
Where? That is the fuel position. Fuel tap, isn't it?
Okay, fuel position tap.
Is it fuel or is it oil?
I don't know.
What are you looking at?
Front of the engine.
That's oil.
Bar. I don't know.
That's oil.
That's oil, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even know you were filming. 4v12.
3, 2, 3, 4. Say it again.
BT 34.
VT.
Yeah, BT 34. B12. So look, we found that was a bit loose. And this bolt, it's good, isn't it?
It's got that.
That has definitely got that. Right, put that somewhere. That isn't a genuine engine bolt anyway, so.
No, I don't believe it.
Someone's obviously been messing around. Oh, this one's loose.
Yeah, it can't go anywhere though because you've got split pin tops.
Yeah, that's it. It can't rattle too far loose.
See, go on, give it to her. You bull slapping her ass. Leave handprint on the side.
Hang on, you see this fine?
What you done, found a submarine?
Sheet wheel.
The sheet.
Ow!
Shall I she-wheel onto Jack's head?
Do you mind if you tip any... Oh, could you move this wire out road?
Oh,
After I'd spent hours getting it out nicely and not damaging it.
so good, aren't I? I'm Jack, I've spent hours doing a 2-minute job. We'll get a little forklift and the chains anyway.
No, just keep doing that. Yeah. Hello? Crowd back. That's it. Now go back to you a little bit, back up. Yeah, just a touch, as gently as you can. That's it. Whoa, now up. Crowd back. Crowd back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back a bit more.
Stop there, it needs to go up.
Hang on then. Right there, don't move. Just wait there 1 second. I'll just take this bolt out and it can come out. Okay. Up. Keep going up.
Right, just go back. Round back. That's all the way back. Right, now just gently backwards. Gently as you possibly can. And once you go in, try and keep going through the out.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Not going to play the front of that. This guy, so you want to go up again?
Round back. All the way back. Definitely sure. Okay, lift up. One over there.
That clear it.
Go back. Just want to go up a little bit more. Just a bit more.
That's why I say bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more.
Back at that. Move as you can. Try and do it in one pass. Keep going, you're alright. Keep going, keep going. Great. Lower it down.
Not fast, not fast.
Lower it down, slow.
Oh, bag of shit.
Hold it there. Do a bit more.
Not that.
Hold it there. Show that for it. Turn it off. Okay, so there it is. The engine is out. It's leaked a lot of residual oil all over the place. That's to be expected. And it's actually in very, very good condition. I'm really quite pleased with the engine overall. The exhaust manifolds are solid, not showing a bit of rusting array or any of that. This is the air start system here. All the pipes for that are in fantastic condition. In fact, all the steel pipes are in really good condition around the whole engine. You can see it's cutting all the pipes, the rubber pipes, as we undid this, and probably people thinking, oh, that's a bodgy way of doing it. I've got no intention of using any of those pipes ever again, and that's where a lot of people that restore these tanks go wrong. They paint the outside and it all looks great and everything's wonderful. You open up the hatch and look inside, say T-34s for example, very, very few of them, they've actually restored the engine bay. It's very easy to paint the outside and it looks great, but what's going on the inside is this. Even if it's painted and looking fantastic on the outside, if you haven't changed those pipes, you've done a pretty poor restoration, if you ask me. So every single hose, rubber hose that perishes will be replaced. This engine, obviously, as you can probably remember, those that are following the channel regularly, know that when it starts, it's very, very smoky. That can be down to a number of things. Injectors, remember, I haven't had the injectors out. They're bound to be gummed up and not working properly. So I want to strip the cylinder heads off, take the injectors out, take them away to be tested and cleaned. And also I'd quite like to really take the rings out and have a look at the pistons, check the balls and everything like that. I don't think the engine's worn out by any frame of the imagination. I don't think it's done an awful lot. But when it goes together, I want to be sure that the cylinder head gaskets are all good. The pistons themselves, the cylinder walls are good, and we'll try and slip some new rings in there as well. So try and minimise the smoking. These are a smoky engine. You know, don't confuse yourself. This will always be quite a smoky engine. Shouldn't be as smoky as this one. Obviously, this one doesn't start fantastic, but I do think that's more down to the actual injectors. Because remember, I only got it going just enough to try it, which is what we did. So we know that the gearbox works in all the gears. Obviously, I've got a bit of an issue with the left-hand side not wanting to turn. So I might send these brake bands away to be relined. I will do, there's no might about it. It's a good opportunity to get everything like that done all in one go. So if you're wondering what it looked like under the engine bay, this is what it looks like. The radiators sit down on pieces of wood with a bit of material on them. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Very crudely built, but quite well built. Even the fuel tanks on the inside, they have bits of lath that protect the tanks from the exterior guards where you'd be brushing around in the turret when the turret's spinning around. So yeah, that thing in the middle looks to me like a heat exchanger where it actually uses the engine's water system to cool the oil system down. And again, the colour of the oil is contaminated with water. You can see by it's gone a bit watery, browny, grey coloured. So I'm going to test that. I don't want to put the engine all together and then realise that there's a fracture in that, and what it's doing is letting water into the oil system and contaminating the oil. So what you've got there, you've got an oil tank there and you've got an oil tank here, and a link pipe between the two. Not quite sure how it works and why it needs two oil tanks. I mean, for instance, the Centurion tank only has one oil tank for the engine. Again, dry sumped, the same as the Centurion. This one has two, no idea why. The other tanks are fuel. That one is fuel, that one's fuel. Same this side. We'll take them all out now because obviously there's plenty of room. So they'll be took out, probably shot blasted, checked for leaks, painted, cleaned out on the inside. All the pipes obviously replaced. And any cables that look knackered, I'm going to replace them. A lot of the actual cables on this, believe it or not, are in pretty good order. So we'll see. But there's a lot of pipe work going on at the front, at the firewall there. You know, obviously to connect all the engine up, there's a lot going on. You've got air systems, you've got oil systems, you've got fuel systems. Seems quite complicated, but in reality it isn't. There just seems to be a lot of little pipes all running in the same area. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I think the next thing we'll do is potentially I will start stripping the engine down. While I do that, Jack's going to start cleaning the inside and taking off other bits and pieces. I have also been contacted by a company on Instagram that want to come and showcase a aqua blaster system for removing the paint. Normally I'm against sandblasting tanks because obviously sand gets into the engine and the turret ring. This isn't going to be an issue now. Also, the aqua blaster doesn't get dust because it's sort of dust suppression. So yeah, I'm quite tempted to chase them up on that and see how good that bit of kit is. And if it is a good thing, potentially, who knows, we might end up getting one, because this is the sort of thing we're doing a lot of. It will be very good for parts and bits like that. But yeah, we'll see what comes of that. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next video.